Hi, and welcome. Today you'll be learning how to make macaroni and cheese. Just follow the demonstration and you'll do fine. These are the items you'll need to make the best macaroni and cheese ever. 1 box of Kraft macaroni and cheese, milk, butter, water, a big spoon, a pot, a knife, a spoon, a bowl, a strainer, a sink, and an oven. First, fill the pot with water, stopping about 2/3 of the way. Then place the pot on the stovetop. Turn the stovetop on to medium heat. Let the water slowly heat up until the water is boiling. Note that this will take about 10 minutes or so. It could be more or less depending on how hot the temperature dial is turned up. Now it is time to add the macaroni. Make sure the cheese packet is out of the box before pouring in the macaroni into the pot. Put the cheese packet to the side. You won't need it till later. Let the macaroni cook for 7 to 8 minutes or until the macaroni is tender. Make sure you stir it often. While you wait for the macaroni to cook, you can go ahead and get the strainer ready. Place the strainer in the bottom of a sink. Then go back to stirring the macaroni. When the 7 to 8 minutes are almost up, you can use the big spoon to fish out a couple of pieces of macaroni. Squeeze the macaroni to make sure it is tender. If it is not tender and still a bit stiff, let the macaroni cook for a little bit longer before repeating and checking it for tenderness. Now, turn off the stove and take the pot over to the sink. Pour the macaroni into the strainer. Make sure to get every piece of macaroni into the strainer. Now put the pot back on the stovetop on the same spot where it had been before. Take the butter and cut up 8 tablespoons and put into the pot to melt. Once the butter is almost done melting, take the strainer with the macaroni and pour back into the pot. Stir the butter into the macaroni. Next, you'll need to add the milk to the pot. Pour the milk into the pot until the bottom has a thin layer of milk. Stir the milk into the pot. Side note, how much milk you pour in will decide how cheesy you want the macaroni and cheese to be. The more milk, the less cheese tasting it will be. The less milk, the more cheese tasting it will be. Now pick up the cheese packet you put aside earlier. Open it and pour it into the pot. Mix it in with the other ingredients already in the pot. Mix it until you cannot see any more cheese powder lumps. It should look like this. Now, take the macaroni and cheese and pour it into a bowl. Grab a spoon and enjoy. Now you know how to make the best macaroni and cheese in the whole world.